Pounced on it at ground level, coming the other way. The Allies try to push the ball out, and a nice clearing kick there from Callanan towards the middle position. Great attack though from Curtin, and he finds his
20 metre in 2.96 seconds. So that's some wheels to keep an eye on for the Allies today.
Curtin sees in the back pocket
as well. Mitch Thorpe down at Launceston, so it was really strong last week and can push his case further today.
Reed from the side couldn't grab it. There's Sanders. Handball intercepted. Edwards just got a handball away to Curtin. Tiger the Swans Academy thumps it from 50 metres. Gander has it got the legs. It doesn't quite. Play goes on. It's kicked off the ground. The Allies don't have their first goal.
And now the space opens up for the Allies. The long kick comes from Callanan to full forward. Walter, was he held? Yes. The Allies wait for in the back as Sanders emerges with it and sends a long ball looking for Walter. Couldn't complete the mark.
The Allies pounced on by Gander, sends it inside 50. Walter in the vicinity, as is McCormack. Curtin there for Western Australia, gets a little win. The hand pass comes away, and an opportunity for Scoble. His kick, though, has been chopped off. Graham's done some nice things for the Allies so far, although that kick just a little too hot for McCormack. WA tucked up in the pocket. Kick is well weighted and placed.
Another touch for him. Releases Leak. Sends it in the Walter direction. Off hands this time. The pressure came from McCormack. And now Hein Baston kicks out to the wing. Marked by Curtin, who directs the ball.
The 6 marks, the Albury product. Reed is there. Big fly over the top as well, coming from Curtin.
Performances, and the guys who perform well are able to improve their stocks, and he's certainly been one to do that across today and early.
McKercher out of the middle, a long ball.
Kirk have worked this out really well. And a dump kick towards half forward. It will stay in play. There's an outnumber there. Callanan
will send a long bomb towards full forward, looking for Walter. It's off hands. Can he find it at ground level? Gothard's also there.
And it was pounced on by Leak inside 50 towards Walter. Terrific delivery, excellent fly, and he can kick his second. He plays on, gave the don't argue, tried to do too much, he's gone. And they let him know all about it. Daniel Curtin with the clap in his face. He then goes to ground, and it's been reversed. All happening inside 50. So after stuffing up, Jed Walter can redeem himself to McKercher, who lines up the goals from 55 metres out. Walter v Curtin. Curtin gets the win with the defensive spoil. Ball comes to ground. They're not out of danger yet, though. Huge tank, Ethan Reed. Terrific above his head. He was hoping for Walter in the pocket. Kick had a bit too much juice on it. Francis in his draft year. You can see the comparison, so from a looks perspective.
Well, he's wearing the #1 today. Horn Francis, of course, the #1 2 years ago in the draft. But
of the Allies at the moment, they really have outworked WA on the outside.
They have. An unusual studies, though, that Western Australia is still leading the inside 50 count. The Allies are just making the most of their entry.
Space forward of the ball here as Ryder eyes the sticks. It's going to go across the face, but can Walter take the grab?
Display there. He's going to be a headache for some teams in this competition. In a sense, for AFL teams in the future. High kick. Edwards was in there for Sanders to Rogers. Inside 50, Walter. Well done by Curtin in the end. Won that one-on-one battle. Brought the ball to ground. Good pressure, though, from the Allies. Keeps it in that forward fifth best today.
Disposal number 17 for Torrent is a good one. Finds Curtin. Goes for a run and sends a long ball to a pack on the wing.
The thing that does stand out is his ability just to find his teammates and make great decisions when he gets the ball.
McCormack's kick is across the face of goal, but guess who? For the Allies with 4. Here's Gander. Sends it to half forward Walter. Fingertips on it, couldn't complete the mark. Callanan out the back. He kicked 3 goals in that second quarter. This time wrapped up and going nowhere.
Just little proppy. Hall retreats. WA bring it towards Matthews at halfback.
Looks like a shoulder complaint for him. Hopefully nothing too serious. Walter with a big fly again. Got his hand to it. Couldn't come down with it. May. He's stripped to the footy.
He marks and plays on. Walter wants it deep. but Curtin was in front, playing off his man. Walter a bit disappointed the ball didn't have more height on it, and Curtin was able to intercept. And a good battle between those two possible top 10 prospects today.
Personally, I like to see him behind the ball. I think he reads it so well, and I think he's a really solid defender. So looking forward to seeing what he can produce for the rest of his national champs.
Here he is on cue, evading a would-be tackler.
From the clearance. And a long kick from Snell, inside 50, pinpoint precision. They're lining up inside 50. Walter has the sit and couldn't quite have the mark. Curtin got hands to the ball. Marshall, the sidestep, the kick to Walter, take two. Oh, good courage. Going back with the flight there, Curtin was involved.
Pretty handy day at the office.
You can see why he's being compared to Zach Merritt, the left foot, the ability to arch the back.
Some courage shown by Walsh back with the flight of the ball. Kicks to the wing and finds Curtin. Chips him board. Cohen Sanchez gives it back to Curtin. Whacks it up towards half forward.
And this Allies team under Mark McVeigh makes another statement at Thebarton Oval. An 88-point demolition.